we'd be remiss if we didn't mention Chris Jericho. Le Champion. He's the Madonna of pro wrestling. And he continues to get better and better and better. To both of you, what do you attribute the idea that if he's not phoning it in, he's not just doing the greatest hits, he's reinventing, he's changing, and he looks like he's giving it 100%?
I called him the Reverend of Reinvention because he does that. You know, he's a Renaissance guy. He's a podcaster. He's a rock star. He's got the audience now singing the lyrics to his, what's that song?
Judas.
Judas? That's a hell of a song. But they're singing it now in the States when he comes out. It's pretty cool. It's organic too. They're not like a karaoke. They're not, the words aren't on the screen. They know the song. It's over. He's over. He's one of the biggest pops of all of our talent every week. He's a student of the game. He doesn't have a writer. He doesn't have a booker. He has ideas that are thrown at him, but he has the final say on virtually every single thing he does. So then when he is now a part of the solution, he invariably, like all of us would, is going to work harder to make sure that solution works. So he's amazing. He did commentary this week. Hey, he could be as good on commentary as anybody I've worked with maybe ever. Natural. He gets it, man. He gets it. And his contemporary thinking and all that stuff. We're very lucky to have Chris Jericho on our team. And the kids that are in the locker room, Sammy Guevara, this ain't just about being on camera. I mean, he's back with them all afternoon, all day. They're learning things from one of the great storytellers who's 5'10" with his list. He's a good man, boy. We're lucky. We really are lucky to have him. And he doesn't mind when he sees some guys doing too many flips and flies and not selling. He don't have any problem. Get right this close and ask them what the hell you're thinking. You want these young kids to have long careers. And some of them, you know, I tell this Darby Allin every week because I'm just glad to see him back. Because he goes home and skateboards all week. He's bouncing off concrete, boom, boom. He's amazing. He's like a young Jeff Hardy. He really is. And I also said the other night, without saying it, that Moxley reminds me of that Texas rattlesnake that's the best thing I've ever seen. He does. Attitudinal man. Don't trust anybody. You know, he's that kind of guy. You know, and then, hey, I talked to Orange Cassidy the other day. He was getting over like a son of a bitch. I would never dream that one. He knocked me over with a feather on that deal. And he's a good kid. I think I called him No Pulp. He's gonna, listen to this. He's got a booking with Joey Janela's little company up the Northeast, and he's working with Minoru Suzuki. I said, you'll whip his ass, man. Can you imagine putting his hands in his pockets, walking to the legitimate one of the meanest human beings on earth, who has no fear and likes hurting people, and he does that little kick? It's going to be hilarious. And they're booking a massacre. But it's going to be good. So all those kids are learning things. And the guys like Jericho there, Dean Malenko is one of our agents. He helps the guys put their matches together and structurally. He's great, but with no writers. We have coaches. So it's a different mindset, different environment there. I'm glad I'm there. I really am. I'm glad I'm getting to work. I don't want to, that'd be like saying you can't watch wrestling anymore, JR. I'm going to quit watching wrestling when I'm dead. So you guys will know. That day, I'm done. But I'm in no big hurry for that, by the way.